Hi, careers. It's Kimberly Robb Baker, and I'm here to talk to you about something that is missed. I don't know. I've never ever seen it talked about in business storytelling. And please, if you've seen it talked about in business storytelling, let me know. But I've taken a lot of courses and done a lot of reading. And when people talk about business storytelling, they talk about some really good things, like our brains are wired for story. That's how we convey information. Uh, Stories get that cortisol and oxytocin running, so it cements the information and we can retain it and even share it. But the thing that we're missing from the like once upon a time storytelling and even from a lot of the oral storytelling that happens today is a moral. And a story without a moral, no matter how much information it conveys, is really just entertainment. You're not telling a story just to entertain. If you're in business, your business storytelling, because you want to move people to action, you want to make a difference, you need a moral. So you need to tell your story and tell people what to think of your story. Let me give you an example. I get a lot of clients, and almost everybody has something that they think is a negative part of their work history. So they might come and be concerned about they don't have the right education, or they're switching careers, or they are afraid of age discrimination on one end of the spectrum or the other. So everybody almost comes with something that they feel bad about in their story because they're actually coming with a moral, right? They've created a moral to their story. For example, somebody who's created a moral out of the fact that they had a lot of shorter stints at jobs, they may have created the moral to their story as I am a job hopper. And that may be reinforced by the outside world too, right? Because how are they going to come to a better conclusion about your story than you do, right? So you may come with a story that you're a job hopper. Well, we have a choice about the morals that we draw from our stories. Like Steve Jobs said in his well-known Stanford commencement speech that sometimes we don't understand life until we look back and really connect the dots. But there's not like one way to connect dots. If you got a bunch of dots sitting on the table, you get to choose how they're connected, right? So lay your dots on the table. Look at what happened at those short stints. Most clients I have who have a bunch of short stints are quick starts like me. They jump in and they like to build. They quickly take a vision, make it very granular, take action, move people to action, are passionate, and they build things that are valuable. They're making money. They're adding quality. They're giving a return to investors and clients for years to come, right? And that's valuable. And if you have a history like that, you're now the person who comes in and quickly makes a difference and quickly builds beneficial systems that last for years and years and years for an organization. And wow, I'd rather be that person than the job hopper, right? So that is the first layer. You get to decide what the moral of your story is. So thinking about morals is a way for you to take control of your story and what you believe about yourself. Then think about when you're telling your story to others, you're telling your story to, say, a hiring manager or your boss because you want a promotion, or whoever the audience is. If you're a consultant, maybe you're trying to sell your services into a company. They're busy people. They are not business storytellers, most likely. Even if they were, they don't know your story. They haven't had the time to take it like a gem and turn it in the light and see all the angles, right? They haven't laid all your dots out on the table and connected them. You get to do that. In fact, if you want to make a difference in the world, now that you know this, it's your obligation to do that, because if you're talking about something important, you're obligated to try to get people to take action on it if it's important, right? So it's now your obligation. If this makes sense to you, it's your obligation then to draw a moral to your story, both for yourself and so that you can make a difference when you go out there in the world. Happy storytelling.